But a few minutes have passed, but the Valor clan is already lining up, accepting their new ware from the mysterious mass salesman. Yes, one after the other. Really, it's just a little bit of and a little bit of One by one they pass by, wearing their new clothes, assimilating themselves into the conga line.
As each guard passes, Gregor smears his bloody thumb across their mask. Welcome to the conga line. Welcome to the conga line. Welcome to the conga line.
However, a divergent faction is formed. They converse amongst themselves, slightly away from the conga line. Their discussion is about the legitimacy of the skeletons and its lack of beard. I didn't say a beard.
No hair.
I would expect it to say beard.
They glare daggers at you, Gregor.
Rat, you keep inducting these fine souls into our conga line. I'm going to have a word.
Oh, I'm inducting their souls as well.
Yeah, sure. Why not? Hey, everybody. Thanks for, whatever you did.
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely everything.
Yeah, thanks.
I stood here like you told me to.
I provided moral support.
Yeah, good job, you guys. Anyway, I think we've got traitors already.
Excellent. I believe the conga line could do with some mercantile exchange.
Colvin, Fury, you're in charge of Colvin. I'm going to, Hey there, new conga-ers. What's with the lack of conga spirit?
What's with the lack of beard?
What's with the lack of beard? Show us the beard. Where's the beard?
I've never had a beard.
Where's Kirlos' beard?
Oh, that got evaporated, along with his hair. And his skin, his flesh, his organs, everything except his old decrepit bones.
That's the sort of beard that would stick around.
Plus, where's the crossbow?
Why wouldn't it get destroyed too?
It's made out of sacred wood. Couldn't be destroyed.
Well, obviously it was.
Sacred wood, sacred beard.
Well, this is my sacred glaive. It was blessed by a guy in a well.
Yeah.
That sounds legit. One of them leaves the line. Just one.
You're promoted.
No cutting.
But get to the back of the line, for real, though.
Rat hands him a ticket. It says last on it.
Listen, I know it's not easy when your master is tragically killed, and you have to start serving someone else. I never did it. I just followed my own path. And look where it got me. You don't want to end up like me, because I'm here already. And then we'd have to fight. So if you don't want to fight, you go put those stickers on.
The clan guards aren't particularly intimidated by your threats. You remember that these are the Valor clan, the toughest of the tough, the baddest of the bad, as Kirlos would have said. However, a few of them begin to nod along, at least respecting the violence of your words. They begin to pool and gather up, listening to your inspirational speech.
Yeah, so as your champion and clan leader, yeah, you have to serve me. Or else I'll kill you. But also do it because you believe in it. And only for that.
But sir, what about justice?
This is justice. I am justice. We're doing justice here. Come on. Keep on.
But clan leader Kirlos always had such a firm grasp of justice.
Yeah, and now I do. I took it. I'm grasping it now. You don't. That's why you're not the clan leader. He just didn't have enough wits, strength, and justice. That's why he's just a skeleton now.
I mean, I guess that kind of does make sense.
It does.
They start to nod to one another.
He wouldn't have made me clan leader if he didn't believe that one day I would rise to be witty and strong and just and turn him into a skeleton and lead you to glory.
You notice that the color of the sky is shifting slightly.
We don't have all day here. We might have already used up the day. I have no idea.
It's growing significantly more red.
I guess the sun is setting.
I guess if you're justice now, we could maybe follow that justice. You seem plenty strong.
This is the land of truth and stuff. Come on, you're Anorians. You love this. Colvin, help me out.
You mean with your speech? Or that approaching meteor? He points out over the tree line.
With the speech, Colvin. Why would I be talking about a meteor?
You look over the tree line, there is a single point of red headed straight for you. It makes a graceful arc upwards and angles downwards towards your position.
Everybody take 5 steps back. I need my space.
The light grows more intense.
Let me try and gauge what size light is that? What's coming at me? What is going on? I take the stance of clarity.
Your eyes focus in, magnifying it many times beyond what's humanly physically possible.
I squint really hard and try to make out what the hell this meteor is.
A single pinprick of light is surrounded on all sides by a brilliant glowing energy. You recognize magic in its purest sense. A magic that was most recently displayed at the end of Kirlos' crossbow.
I think it's time we left.
What is that, Randy Points?
Get your stickers, let's go.
You managed to struggle out a moment before the bolt reaches over the tree line, detonating, exploding outwards. Individual rivulets of energy fly, bombarding the area around, striking through trees, annihilating everything living. The area all around you is turned into a devastation-scape as individual points of light flare up, bind inwards, and annihilate themselves.
Gregor grabs a handful of all the guards he can manage and begins running.
You throw your arms as best you can around all the guards and force them forwards. They struggle back the single step, their faces suddenly alive with shock. Surrounded by the light on all sides, you manage to push them backwards, force them onto the ground where they're protected from the blast. In slow motion, you witness the miniature apocalypse on all sides. Vern raising both of his palms. Bone bunker! Rat pulls out a bag and dramatically dives into it, vanishing and closing it behind him. Colvin aims his fist upwards. They move at normal speed, deflecting attacks away from himself in fury. You realize that in shielding these guards, you've left yourself completely exposed. You cannot see the light that comes for you. The light grows and grows, shifting to a blazing white. Exactly 32 seconds before the red-tinged Armageddon touched down at the glaive point of the snake, Kirlos and Dunstan flew, interlocked backwards through yet another layer of trees. Kirlos, with a painful motion enabled only through multiple brush-laden impacts, managed to force his hands free of the golem's grip. In each, he held a crossbow bolt, driving them downwards into the golem's inner workings. With a pop, Dunstan's arms, protected only by his thin pauldrons, popped and struggled against the newly introduced bolts. With a clatter, he released Kirlos, who spun backwards through the air along with the golem. Both made impressive skid marks through the brush, resting in a forgotten clearing of the Banlands. Clenched between Kirlos' knees in a vice-like steel was the legendary crossbow Dr. Shoots. Still primed with the wicked arrow, Kirlos hoisted the crossbow to eye level and fired off the forbidden shot. The bolt divided the sky in two, screeching towards its target, the very location he'd just traveled from. A peerless shot, an unequaled feat of archery. Before the leaves even had time to settle, Kirlos set his feet and took off back into the woods, leaving the malfunctioning golem behind him, aware that his shot had already met its mark.
I glance between the ticket and Markus and Thog and Inien. I start to back away.
I take a step forward and give Ashe a big ol' hug.
Okay.
You're okay?
Yeah, I'm really...
Oh, this is just not gonna do. Goddamn Wonderpuss, she's at the front of the line.
No, it's okay. I mean, I'm not...
Okay, fine. I start bandaging Ashe's wounds
stop.
myself.
I haven't even been back for, like, a second. I appreciate it. I'm just...
Okay, sorry. You're just a little bit beaten up.
Yeah, I'm kind of gross, too. I haven't slept or showered or...
You want me to burn the filth off?
No.
Okay. How are you?
I scratch the back of my head. Yeah. All right, you know what? I'm not even going to try to...
Yeah, you don't gotta sugarcoat it.
Confused? Tired? Angry? Hungry? Angry still? Confused again.
Sure.
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. I'm doing great.
What? I glanced sidelong at the mewling band.
Yeah, prisoners of war. Prisoners of war. They'll be treated well, fed, clothed, watered
Wait,
daily.
so hold on. Prisoners of war. You're fighting in the war?
Yeah, big time.
Marcus, can I talk to you for a sec?
Right.
Sure.
With the Lily Clan, probably.
Can I?
Oh God.
Yeah,
no.
can I talk to you? Just a sec? Just a quick.
Just one moment, Ashe. I put up my finger.
I spend a little bit longer staring at the last ticket, watching Thog walk away with Marcus. Then I turn to Inien. Hey, Inien. It's been a bit.
She kind of turns and looks away at a nearby tree and lets out a noise.
What? What?
Meanwhile, Thog and Marcus.
Okay, Thug, what's going on?
Yeah, so I was cool with you beating up on the band.
Yep.
Ashe is probably going to be significantly less cool with that. She's pretty tight.
I see.
She's pretty tight with a lot of them. She called them friends. Thog puts up his fingers. That's a pretty big leap.
Okay. I'll be ginger about it.
Yeah, you just be careful, man. Just don't.
I'll rip the band-aid off.
Well, no. Just lighten up on the prisoners of war pay. He says, kind of looking at you sideways.
Are you having a stroke?
Marcus.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help myself. I'll rearrange some of my rhetoric. How about that?
Yeah. Just try to be a little less you about the band. Like you can go full bore.
Oh, should I be more you about that?
No, God, no.
I hold up my hands in a mocking gun gesture. Pew pew pew.
That's the last thing that we need right now.
Yeah, okay.
Just be more delicate with the band. Shit on the clans all you want.
Okay,
yeah,
sure.
Just okay, cool.
I'll do my best. So Ashe,
Yeah.
we gotta talk.
Yeah.
I said prisoners of war. That was maybe some bad word
What?
choice.
I turn away from staring at Inien. Huh?
So, see, we got ambushed by these fools here, I say, sweeping my hand at the lot of them.
Yeah.
We could have easily killed all of them. Instead, as you can see, we mostly aimed for knees, limbs, etc. See, I'm trying to be very honorable about this whole business. I don't want people to die.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone to die.
No, I understand. You've got to fight in the war. You are the Lily Clan's champion, but I appreciate.
See, that's the next thing we have to talk about. You might want to sit down for this part. I pat the grass next to me, taking a seat.
Okay.
So Ashe, this war's ridiculous. Am I right? Tell me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right. It's ridiculous.
Now, from my viewpoint, Ashe, both sides in this conflict are unjustified. I think that arguments can be made in either direction, but at the end of the day, it's not the sort of thing that needs a bloodbath to be solved.
No, I agree that it doesn't need a bloodbath, and that's the fault of the clans. The band were just going to stay in the bandlands, not trouble anybody. They just wanted to be.
Inien lets out another snort.
What is your problem?
Okay, Inien, just lay off. Go stare at a tree.
I thought we worked things out.
See, Ashe, I thought the same thing up until the band invaded Jinkala, killed a couple of people. You were there. You remember that.
Did they die?
Sorry, I don't want to rub salt in the
Did they
wounds.
die?
There were casualties. I don't have an exact number off the top of my head, but
I tried to stop.
it wasn't the best.
I tried to stop them. I know that doesn't amount to anything now, but
I believe you. Don't worry. I believe you, and I'm not judging you for it. All that I'm saying is that even if they were initially justified, some actions have been taken, which I find very unsavory.
yes, I know, but they were provoked.
They were provoked, yes. Yes, it could be argued that the clans have been provoked in some ways. I'm not trying to judge either side more than the other at this point.
Okay.
They're both awful.
Sure, there you go. Thank you, Thog. They're both awful.
Thug registers his opinion partially buried in the line of ban. He's doing his best to keep himself busy during this awkward conversation. I fucking hate everybody here.
Wait, what? What?
Huh?
Thog's in a bad mood. Don't worry about it.
Ashe, I have a distaste for this place. I made it abundantly clear multiple times.
Like us too?
Oh yeah, you included yourself in the everybody. That's cute.
Now, with all of this in mind, I played a little bit of a thought experiment, and I tried to hypothesize on what would happen if we just let everything go down the way that it was set up to go down, and the answer is a massacre.
Yeah?
Hundreds dead on both sides. I don't know about you, but that's not something I can stand behind. I can't stand behind either side.
No, I've been beating my head against a wall trying to figure out a way to, I don't know, make them mesh, the clans in the band, but things just, they escalated, and I kind of got swept up in it. Jin has answers to some questions that I've been troubled by lately.
Is this Jin the leader of the band?
Yeah.
You've met him?
Yeah, frequently. Thog has too.
And what's your opinion of the fellow?
He's obnoxious. Really, really obnoxious. He kind of reminds me of you. I mean, like, in the
Markus frowns heavily.
in the way that, like,
Blonde?
yeah, he's blonde.
As I was saying, there's no pretty way for this to conclude.
Yeah. Well,
And I feel like throwing my own weight behind either of the two sides is only ultimately going to make it worse in many ways.
so you're just... What are you doing then? Why are you out here?
I'm glad you asked. You see...
Wait, can I stop you for a second? Do you have any food?
I pat my pockets. I might have a sandwich somewhere in
Yeah,
my...
this seems like it's gonna be a long thing.
I pull a squashed sandwich out of my satchel. It's kind of old.
That's fine.
Pass it to Ashe.
I've already started eating it. Anyway,
So-
go on.
Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes, I'm glad you asked. See, it's simple. I can't fight for either side, so I've made my own side. An unaffiliated third party, if you will.
You what?
I made my own side in the conflict. Now it's a three-way battle. Now, hold on. Before you say anything, we actually have a very impressive regiment of troops. I have personally given them many a speech and ensured that our tactics are non-lethal. Actually already had a couple of incredible successes. See,
Troops.
my tactics...
Troops.
Okay,
I look over to the
I
imps.
was gonna get to that. See, you see, we're the snake butt. We're the butt of the snake.
the
we
what?
were behind everybody else. The
what?
Okay, so the army's a conga line.
A what?
We called it a snake when it was moving out, and we were at the tail of the snake, so we called ourselves the snake butt. We got ambushed by these people. All of the troops are ahead of us right
Wait,
now.
and where's everybody? Are they with the rest of the snake line? Like Gregor and Kier
Yes,
and...
yes, now you're getting it.
Okay.
Suddenly, an ill wind rips through the clearing.
Whoa,
A
what was
bright
that?
red light on the horizon. Ash, you'd recognize that light anywhere.
Oh, shit.
Sunset already.
No, that was Kirlos.
Really? I stand up.
that he tried to use that on us whenever we were in that fort up there.
Oh no.
Wait, is that... What direction is the snake in?
Roughly in that direction.
Oh, God.
Anyway, to continue selling you on this idea.
No, that's fine. Do you have any way of, like, contacting everybody? Did you really just run up into... What are you doing out here, Marcus?
Winning a war?
By yourself?
We got ambushed!
But why were you out here in the first place?
We were interrupting a climactic battle of destiny, of course.
No, here! Marcus! Alone!
Oh! Dramatic shortcut. Except it wasn't very dramatic, I say, looking at Inien.
Why aren't you leading them?
Yes, it's what I do, but we had to stay behind. I entrusted the conga line to a couple of very, very trustworthy fellows.
I think you should...
Specifically, Gregor.
I look over to where the explosion was.
He'll be fine. He's really strong.
You haven't fought Kirlos.
You haven't fought Greg? Wait.
Marcus, you really need to get back to your conga line right now. I don't know. So what? This is a lot to take in right now, Marcus.
I understand that. I'm sorry that I've had to rush through all of this. Just know that we're fighting for the best possible outcome with the least blood shed. We could really use your help if you want it, but I don't want to pressure you into anything. I should go and see to my conga line. I take the midden that Kira invented out of my bag. It's fine. I still have the midden. You still have the midden. We'll be able to contact each other whenever and know where each other are.
I suddenly look away from Marcus.
You do still have the midden, right? Ashe?
I threw it away. I was just...
Why?
I was upset.
It's a midden. It's a perfectly good midden.
But it was a thing that you could use to find me, and I didn't Didn't want to be found.
In case of emergencies, I say,
I
waving my
know!
arms around.
I'm glad that I found you, but I need to meet with Jin tonight.
Okay. And I've got the seat of my conga line.
Dangling answers in front of me, and once I have those...
Just be careful, Ashe.
Okay.
Even though I think that the band are justified in many of their actions, I can't bring myself to trust their battle tactics. Something tells me that Jin might be behind that.
No, I know. I don't trust him. He's... Go help your people. Go help our friends. Make sure they're safe.
You go get your answers.
I will. Thank you, Marcus.
And if you want to come looking for us afterwards, you will always have a place in the conga line.
I grind my teeth for a moment, but... Thog, I think you'd be better suited with Marcus right now. It sounds like they could use a bit better management. I look at Marcus and Inien.
Yeah, I'll ignore that dig, I say aloud.
Okay, look, get going. Get going, Marcus.
Okay.
It was
Ashe,
good.
Stay safe.
You too.
I'll see you later then.
Yeah.
I stick my hand out awkwardly.
I grab Marcus for a hug.
I hug
Thank
back.
you. Okay, just... Inien? I mean...
Everybody's really okay with this? The same awkward bullshit as always? Really, guys? Hugging it out.
What do you mean?
Hugging it out at the end of the day? What the... Oh my god.
Inien, this is how people work.
No,
Come on, get in here.
This isn't... Marcus, this isn't even the beginning of how people work. Ashe, what the hell do you think you're doing? She says, staring you straight in the face finally.
I'm taken aback for a moment. What? What do you mean, what do you think I'm doing?
Ashe, you are neck deep in a war on a side of psychopaths. You're sending Thog away because apparently Marcus needs him more. You're getting exasperated at him! The danger he's in! The danger that they're in! She motions to the rising mushroom cloud.
I, look at Inien and say, shit, you have a point.
Are you fucking stupid?
Sometimes I am, Inien.
All the time! I feel like you only think rationally when you're angry. So this is my attempt to get you mad. Take a fucking look around you. What do you think you're in the middle of?
A war, Inien. I know.
And do you know which side you're on?
I'm on our side.
Really? Because it sure as hell doesn't look that way to me.
I put my hand up, trying to quiet Inien.
I push
She's on her side.
I push Marcus's hand down and step forward.
Okay, I take a step back and remove myself from the situation.
Just because I'm not standing here with you doesn't mean that I'm not on your side. Not on our side. I would love to be back with you guys, but I am this close to finding out something that I've been spending all this time working towards.
Really? And you think this Jin has all the answers for you? The same motherfucker who sent you on a mission to destroy the clan's property that triggered this entire mess.
Yes, that same motherfucker. Look, Inien, I know. It's absurd.
You clearly don't, Ashe. For all the danger that he's in, she motions over to Marcus, to all the danger that Gregor's in, that is nothing, even a fraction of the danger that you have put yourself in.
I take a step forward, gesturing angrily at Inien, and then back to the general direction of where I think the village is. Look, if you think that you can give me the answers that he has, I will gladly walk away right now.
Looking for answers is fine. Being uncertain about yourself is just dandy. But at the same time, shoving away anyone and anything that might help you find those answers in favor of taking the dumbest, most dangerous possible approach is literally inconceivable to me. I don't know what's going on in your head right now, but clearly you're not factoring in any of the available tools you have.
Fine. You know what, Inien? I grab Inien by the collar and push her back against the tree a little bit. If you want me to use the tools at hand, fine. Why don't you, and you, I point to Thog, Marcus, and Inien, come back to the band village with me. Gregor is strong, he's smart, he's trustworthy. It's gonna take a lot more than Kirlos to kill him.
She very carefully removes your hands, still glaring at you, takes a few steps away, dusts herself off. Finally, you're speaking a little bit of sense. You know when this logic might have been useful?
Yes, Inien, I do. But that was a long time ago, and it's too late to be smart now.
I snorted my apple.
Ashe, a long time ago, you were just about to repeat the same fucking dumb mistake. I've seen you repeat how many times at this point? The classic, oh, I'm Ashe. I have this big mysterious destiny for myself. I better shove everyone away and treat them like they're the burden, when I'm the one who's completely overwhelmed by somebody else's bullshit energy. She
I'm
motions
taken
her.
aback by what she
There is
says.
something else there now, Ashe.
There is something different, Ashe. I didn't want to say anything, but
I glance at Marcus and at Inien, because I'm an idiot sometimes.
Damn straight.
Look.
Thank you.
I can be an idiot sometimes. I glare at Inien as she's about to repeat herself. Just, could you help me?
Yeah, absolutely.
And stop fucking heckling me?
Yeah, I'd be driving the point home at this point, she says, looking over to Thog. Thog's just kind of like, eyes are a little bit wider than usual, kind of staring back and forth between everyone.
Ashe, of course we'll help you. We'll help you at any point. All you have to do is ask. We're your friends.
Yeah, but at the same time, your friends cuddled the shit out of you. She's standing and stares you dead in the eye.
I know.
Okay, Inien, you can reel it back in. Just a
No,
little
I'm not
bit.
reeling it back in because
Okay.
this is the reason, she points over at Marcus, that any of this shit happened in the first place.
Me? Really?
You're an enabler! You're a goddamn
I
soft
shrug.
touch! Ashe, listen, sometimes you get wrapped up in your own great destiny. You're like an Enorian idiot a lot of the times.
Hey.
Because you went off immediately, as predicted, and started hunting your own truth. And you know what? Marcus is probably like, yeah, sure, that's a good idea.
Pug, says Marcus.
No.
It's too late. He's already got them both in his clutches.
Inien immediately next to Ashe just says, see, this is the type of behavior that
so long as
you'll be...
So long as we're talking, Inien, you smell really bad.
Yeah, I'm aware.
As Inien says that, both her and Marcus could feel Ashe untense.
So you guys about good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
If I could just like have a minute to sit down and
I disengage the group hug.
Inien takes one long stride away, sits against the tree, slides down, and crosses her arms, still glaring. You can tell her attitude has significantly lightened.
I turn away from Inien and Marcus and wipe at my eyes. Yeah, I'm good. I'm really tired though.
Maybe you should have a bit of a rest before we go to the band village.
Okay, I lay down on the ground.
Maybe for future reference, you can remember this fight the next time you're arguing about each other's competence, and maybe shut the fuck up beforehand. That sound good to everybody?
Smart words from a smart man, Thog.
I'm snoring face down in the dirt.
Don't think I haven't forgotten about you, Dan the Wizard Man. I still have shit on you.
Okay,
I've got shit
let's
for-
save it for after the war, people.
And just as Ashe dreamt on, the argument continued for a good 30 to 40 minutes. Vicious words were exchanged.
Aww.
Why are you awing?
Aww.